Hello people of the internet, just a quick one today to let you know how I've been getting on with these Oxford Horizon bar end mirrors. The last video was just an initial impression video and it didn't really show you any details, and it wasn't after lots of riding. I've now done hundreds and hundreds of miles. I've had these on for a few weeks now. I've tried with one mirror, put the pair on there, so hopefully this video is going to give you a better idea of what it's actually like to live with these Oxford Horizon bar end mirrors. Okay, let's go.
This little mirror has been an absolute revelation. I got no idea what you can see in my last video. The whole viewing was pretty rubbish, to be honest, but hopefully you can see something out of it. It has just changed the game. Where do I start? First of all, going to bar ends. I knew this before and I tried it on my old Suzuki Bandit as well. Really opens up the feel in front of you. So instead of having those stalks out here and the mirrors up here and the same on the right hand side, everything feels really like open, and it makes the front end of the bike just feel a little bit lower. I don't know, it's just feels different, and for me it feels nice. Some people might like that, you know, kind of shield in front, that sort of protection, but for me this is good. So that is plus point number one. Plus point number two, it's the view is in that, although that's a small lens area, the view out of this little bar end was better than the mirror that was up here. So it's got none of my arm and my elbow in it. I mean, just about, maybe, yeah, 2 to 5% of the mirror has a little bit of my arm in it, but otherwise really good view. The blue tint actually is quite helpful on a really sunny day like today. It's not too bad at all. I've got my internal sunshade, the tinted visor down, but still looks perfectly clear. The mirror itself is slightly convex, so it actually shows more than you would think it does because of the shape of it. So it's not just the size of it, but the shape as well. What else? I was worried about possibly if the bars would be a bit more vibey, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I just have one little a couple of little stints on the motorway, you know, higher revs, sustained higher revs, feels exactly the same as before, so that doesn't seem to have affected it in any way. What was my other, what were my other concerns, my other issues? Oh yeah, as you can tell, taking the one off the right, but I haven't fitted the mirror on the right. I'm still rocking the old Kyoko throttle lock. So I've just been living the last week with just one mirror, and it's been brilliant. It's been absolutely brilliant. I don't miss not having the right one at all. I see so well out of this left-hand mirror that it's got all that I need. I'm in the wrong lane. I'm gonna have to be cheeky here. Sorry, taxi driver. Okay, so what have we checked off the list then? I'm running just one mirror, as you can see, nothing on the right, and my vision's really great. Check that left one all the time. It's in quite a good position. Can flick it around easily for filtering because I do city riding. That one is super helpful. It's sturdy, and although it vibrates a tiny little bit, the vision in it doesn't actually seem to blur like the other ones did. Maybe there's just it vibrates less, I don't know. This is probably the biggest surprise for me that I was not expecting. Riding on the motorway, I used to get a tiny little shimmy at quite high speeds. When you're riding at 240 miles an hour down the M27, you know, the front end gets a bit of a wobble on, and you think, oh, this could do with a steering down for this bike. But no, actually, I was really shocked taking those two mirrors off with their stems. They must have been working like some sort of wind paddles or something, I don't know, but definitely some sort of aerodynamic hitting on the mirrors that was giving it a bit of a wobble. Hello, good luck to that truck, which seems to have like cleared itself by going to this single bar end. It's interesting. I don't know, this is quite slimline. It's not a big bar end mirror. It's also not the smallest in the world as well, so but the bike definitely feels more stable now at speed. So tomorrow I've got another proper stint up and down the M27, so I'll be verifying that again, but I'm sure it's made a difference. I know exactly what it used to feel like with the old mirrors, and that's clearly gone. And I thought, oh well, maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe I've got a strong tailwind behind me or something. But the kind of a good thing with the M27, well, there are no good things about the M27, but because it goes east-west, you quite often will get a headwind in one direction, a tailwind in the other direction, and that seems to the results were consistent both ways. So I don't know, anyway, I found that super interesting. Here we are again, traffic. Alright, I highly recommend the Oxford Horizon bar end mirrors. They're sold as singles, they're not even sold as a pair, so although I bought a pair, I might be selling the right hand one because I'm not sure I really need it. I'm happy with this left hand one, and I hope that this is giving you a good view and you can actually see something out of it, because it's a great little mirror. I think it looks good and it suits the bike as well. When I park up, I'll jump off and I'll show you what it looks like on the bike as well. What can I say? Should have done it earlier, and the internet was right. It's just a shame that bar end isn't flat, because if that was flat I'd be able to mount the mirror up to it. Hey, maybe we're going to grind that flat and go for it. So what about these exposed holes then? Well, you can get plugs to either plug these holes. You can get caps from bikes that don't have you know, stalked mirrors, or you can fit like a phone mount or a GoPro mount or something in there. So I'm probably going to get one or maybe two. Maybe I'll get one blank in, and I'll get one of one of the 1-inch balls that they use for like a RAM mount, because then I can like I can mount my phone on there or mount a GoPro on there or anything really. It just gives you some flexibility. Come on people, the ambulance is trying to get through. Fresh surface, oh hello. Still a bit, it's fresh and new, but it's a bit loosey-goosey. So what do we think then? Put them both on. Put the 1-inch ball mounts in the holes to fill them. Give you a good look in there. Ball mounts is probably one too many, so maybe we'll get a blank in. Hope that gives you a good idea. I think they are brilliant and I would recommend them to anyone. Really good addition.
Thanks for watching, people. If you found it helpful or informative, then give us a thumbs up. If you thought it was an absolute load of rubbish, then let me know in the comments and help me improve for the future. What can I do better? Thanks. Bye.